oftentimes, and this happens just watching human behavior, women, when they hear other women tell stories about their life, they're quick to add on to that and bring their emotions. Oh, how could she? Oh my, all these other things. And it stirs it up. And what it does is actually make something that's very small into something very big and causes chaos for everyone involved. And I don't want my life to be chaotic. And also, chaos is just victimhood. And so we can spin this whole thing of someone just celebrating the fact that they brought some people together at a walk in their city. We're turning that to like, they're trying to hurt me and my reputation. They're against me. We're going to war.
They're stealing from me.
I'm creating a Finsta and hate.
I've never done that.
I'm not saying we're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm saying I have seen this being done in the realm.
Yeah.
And that is, it's quite sad.
Not a Finsta.
I don't want to play into that same victim game or else that victimhood will continue.
Right.
And also, this is big. Okay. All right. We're getting into it. A lot of female behavior, and men, don't get it wrong, they're both genders here, is to get the attention of the opposite sex, right? So if she realized that when she brings things to me that makes me be more attentive and want to add on to those emotions and more chaos, that pattern will continue.
Right.
It's just like a kid where if they see that you treat them a certain way and you give them a treat to stop them from crying. You give them more attention if they start acting like a fool in class or whatever it is. It's a reward feedback loop that doesn't actually serve the highest good of everyone involved. We're all still children at heart. We also have these parts of us. And again, I'm saying this for women, but it goes especially for men. You don't want to feed into that in a healthy relationship. You want to feed into the things that are actually aligned with our highest good and that serve us and allow us to fully feel our emotions and who we are to the fullest. Because if we do not do that, that is when we can compound conversations, relationship to be to the point where every single time you are at lunch, dinner with them, you're just talking shit about someone else.
Right.
Or you're talking shit about how terrible your life is. And that is true misery. That's how it gets there.
It's exactly how it gets there.
It's not nipping these things in the butt in the beginning. And again, it's completely okay for us to feel this way, but not adding on to the chaos. If we could preemptively understand that and correct our own behavior to not feed into the things we do not want more of, that is how you create a relationship that, literally, we do not ever fight. We have never really fought.
Exactly.
Like ever.
I love you.
And it's because of this.
Yeah.
And
it's really because Cam is so good at receiving emotions. Because he can receive the emotion and he can understand, okay, this isn't mine and I'm not going to make it mine. This is key. Like if you were to just sit with this for a moment and pay attention to any time you are in a conversation with somebody who might be a little dramatic like me, an animated character, and they're bringing you stories and they're so compelling, but they're somewhat negative. Like, for example, the story I told you, I was angry, right? But I don't really talk shit, but I think a lot of the times this happens, it's in talking shit. It's people who will literally go off on rants for minutes, if not hours, about people they don't like, about, oh my God, can you believe this happened? Can you believe this friend did this? Or things you see on TV. It's more of that, I think, that's going on. And then when you're so in it in the moment because the emotions are so alive, but then after the conversation ends, you feel exhausted. Why do you feel exhausted after hanging out with people like that? Because you fed the emotion. You fed the emotion. And what Cam has taught me, and I've gotten so much better at, is just lightly receiving it, making that person know, and making sure that they are fully aware that I care, that I am present, that I am not half focused. Because this is what we'll do a lot. If somebody starts talking about something that's negative, we'll half zone out. So if you see it in couples, it's the guy's cooking dinner and he's oh, wow, really? And then what happened? Oh, right, really? If he just turned around and gave full presence for 5 minutes, that conversation would last a half or fraction of the time.
All women want, you hear this all the time. You hear women that leave their very successful man because they're not getting enough time. What they really want is presence.
Right.
They want presence because presence is spelled LOVE,
Your
which is an inside
favorite
joke. That's one thing that I said in a reel once. I went like pretty viral, and I'm like, that's what I'm known for.
He was so pissed.
I was actually kind of pissed, but I'm very grateful that it came through in that way.
Presence is spelled Love, baby.
Presence is spelled Love.
Come on, embrace it. Bumper sticker.
Presence is spelled Love.
Let's go.
I love it.
New Instagram bio.
Oh my gosh. We gotta.